Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd get this video out to you guys right now because, like you guys, I woke up to a sea of Fujifilm XS20 videos, and I just want to share my first initial reactions to the Fujifilm XS20. As you already know, I don't have the XS20 because I'm not a cool kid. I don't get early access to it, so I'm just reacting to this the same way you guys are reacting to this, right? Because I'm not cool enough to be one of those freaking cool kids with the early access to the Fujifilm XS20. You know the ones I'm talking about, the cool kids walking around with your satchel and your mustache, freaking cool kids with your mustache. I'm not jealous that I can't grow a full one. Freaking cool kids with their early access to the XS20. A bunch of cool. So I just want to share my take and go through a bunch of specs that I think are interesting to me. It's clear to me that this camera is marketed towards the content creators. It's a photo camera, but it's more than just a photo camera. So like if you're a photography purist and you just want a photography only camera, I still think that the X-T5 is the camera for that. This XS20 right here is like a content creator's camera. It has great video specs, and that's where we're probably going to talk about the most because that seems to be where the most upgrade is within this camera. This camera has the same 26 megapixel sensors that is found in the XS10. If you guys want to see my XS10 long-term review video, you guys can watch it here somewhere. And if you're curious whether or not the XS20 is a good photo camera, you can watch my XS10 long-term review camera and get a better understanding. But from the videos I saw, the XS20 looks like it's the same body as the XS10. There are slight differences though. The XS20 is able to house the new batteries that you found that can be found in the X-T4, the X-T5, X-H2, and the S and the GFX S100 cameras, meaning that we are moving away from the old dreaded battery right here, from the NPW126 battery, which is nice because this battery sucks. They also upgraded their memory card slot. Now it can take USH2. So I'm really curious to see how the XS20's buffer is, because the one problem that I had with the XS10 was its buffer. It would always lock up and freeze on me so often that I would have to like remove the battery to restart the camera, and that was really annoying. So again, I'm really curious to see how the buffer is on the XS20. There's also a new dedicated vlog mode on the spam dial now. So if you want to vlog and do all the neat tricks that it can do, like background defocus and all that jazz, it's there. But me personally, I don't see myself using this because I'm not a vlogger. So to me, it looks like it has the same EVF and the same LCD screen. So no mention if that was upgraded. So I assume that it isn't. Otherwise, it would have been one of these talking points that these YouTubers would have gone through. That's a bummer. And the hand grip looks the same. I really love the hand grip. I have zero complaints on the hand grip. So the XS20 looking like an XS10 isn't a bad thing. Don't fix what isn't broken. This camera isn't cheap anymore. It's coming in at close to like $1,300 US. So that's about 1,800 Canadian. And if you add on the tax and stuff, you're paying more than $2,000 CAD for the freaking XS20. So this is priced at a mid-tier level, but does it have mid-tier level specs? That's where I think the video specs comes into play, and I think that's where this camera is going to shine. So it can do 6.2K 30p, and I hear it's open gates. Like, what? How is this camera getting open gate and the X-T5 isn't? That's just insane to me. So what it tells me is that the X-T5 is capable of open gate, but they chose not to put it in there. But that's neither here or there, but I'm just saying. It has 4K 60, which is crazy because I think the XS10 only did up to 4K 30, and it does 10-bit 422 internally, 240 frames at 1080p, and it has F-Log2. So these are some crazy video specs that you've only seen in the XH2S. So it has a lot of horsepower in this small package. It looks like they improved their autofocusing. Obviously, that's one thing that plagued the Fujifilm cameras is its autofocusing. Saying that, the XS20 is an upgrade from the XS10 in terms of autofocusing. It looks like it's smarter, and it looks like it has the X-T5's autofocusing with its like object detection. It looks like Fuji has gone and made the perfect camera for content creators. 6K open gate, 4K 60, vlog mode if you want to be a cool kid and vlog. improved autofocus, and it can output to RAW recording with an external monitor. That is pretty cool. Like, that's wild. So this camera is insane, man. Things I'm a little bit disappointed at is stuff like micro HDMI jack. I mean, it was in the X-T5, so I shouldn't say I was surprised. Being that it's a video-centric camera, it seems like, why not just add in the HDMI jack? Another thing that I'm like not so thrilled about is the price. This isn't a starter camera anymore. You're going to have to spend a little more to get this camera. So there's that. I think the XS20 the XS10 when it first came out, it was like under $1,000. It was like $999 or $899. I'm not too sure. So this is a big price jump. That's like, wait, that's like a 30% jump. I'm one of those bad Asians. I wasn't good at math. There you have. This is my first take. Again, I don't have the camera on me like you. I'm just reacting to all the YouTube videos that came out today. Maybe if you guys could subscribe to my channel so we can grow this channel together, Fujifilm would see that and think, oh, this guy is cool. He's one of those cool kids. Let's put him in the cool kids club. So then I could be one of those cool kids, you know, with like the early access to the Fuji cameras. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? Those freaking cool kids with their silly little hats. You know the hats I'm talking about, right? Those stupid top hats, those Monopoly Man hats. Freaking cool kids with their monocles, drinking their freaking teas with their freaking teacups, those fancy teacups. A bunch of cool. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about the XS20. I'll see you in the next video. I love you.